Hey guys, Charlie here from StogieReview.com with another cigar review video for you. Today's a little different. Well, I've got a first impressions video, and this is actually the first video for Stogie Review that I'm recording at my new house in Virginia. So pretty excited about that. I'm out here on my deck. Nice overcast day. Hopefully there's enough light. Anyway, the cigar that I'm featuring today is a pre-release sample of the newest cigar coming out by Emilio Cigars. Has no band on it. So as you know, Emilio is owned by Gary Griffith, who when I was living in Delaware was my local tobacconist. Great guy, great shop, great cigar brand. Anyway, this cigar was originally codenamed the AF3. It's the third cigar made for Emilio by AJ Fernandez down in Nicaragua. And so the original code name was AF3, but Gary decided to change it up a little bit. And for now, the planned name for this line is going to be the AF Suave. But who knows, that might change. You know, Gary's changing the Grimalkin name to, I believe La Musa, whatever. The Muse, so could change from AF Suave to something else. You know, of course, the AF is to pay homage to the manufacturer, AJ Fernandez. So the idea behind the AF Suave is to, you know, sort of fill out a gap that was missing in the Emilio Cigars lineup. That being a milder Connecticut wrap cigar. If you hear any sound in the background, it's my dog running around. He loves this fenced-in backyard. So the AF Suave looks like it's probably going to be released sometime in April if everything goes to plan. It features a Ecuadorian-grown Connecticut wrapper, and the only thing Gary will tell us about the blend inside the binder and filler is that it's a mix of Nicaraguan and Honduran tobaccos. So who knows what that could be. So looking at the wrapper, you know, kind of a bit rustic for a Connecticut. A couple of veins, you know, nothing too troublesome at all. There's a tiny little crack at the foot. Nothing that's going to cause a problem. Probably just from some rough handling. Smelling the cigar, you get a bit of just a faint amount of maybe sawdust or hay, something like that. Off the foot, I'm getting some dark fruit, but nothing too powerful. Cold draw is probably just a touch on the firm side of perfect, and maybe just a tad of chocolate, but again, nothing too strong. So I'll go ahead and light this up. So the AJ also makes another cigar, well, at least another cigar, with the Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper, the Man of War Virtue for Cigars International. And the wrapper looks pretty similar, so that's not to be unexpected. But the blend's definitely different. I think that other one, the Man of War, is the blend is all Nicaraguan tobacco, other than the wrapper. A lot of Ligero and Seco, and you know, we know in the AF Suave that there's at least some Honduran tobacco, so should be slightly different. Get a nice even toast on this thing. Good amount of smoke right off the start. First couple of puffs, getting some nuttiness, some coffee and cream. Pretty nice, actually. Maybe just a hint of black pepper, the back of the palate. Actually, pretty nice. tastes pretty good. I mean, you know, I'm usually not a huge Connecticut Shade fan. And I am smoking this in the morning. It's before noon, first cigar of the day. So, and that's what, you know, Connecticut milder cigars are often good for. If the dog would just leave me alone, he wants me to throw his frisbee. So that'll keep him busy for a minute. Good amount of smoke, as you can see. Burns a little ugly right now, but hopefully that'll correct itself once we get a, you know, inch or so in. Yeah, Gary gifted me this this single pre-release sample one of the last times I came through his shop recently. So this has been sitting in my coolador for a month or two. So I've been looking forward to lighting this up, and not a bad way to kick off my first video here at Stogie Review. So anyway, this first segment's gone on long enough. I'll keep plugging away on this and check back in with you in a little bit, let you know how things are going. All right, back in the first third of my first impressions video of the Emilio Cigars AF Suave. My dog is going nuts again on the deck, so sorry about that. So so far the flavor is pretty much the same as what it was right off the bat. Coffee and cream, and the pepper started to build a little bit, black pepper, which is pretty nice. Burn wise, there's a well, it's not exactly all that even right now, but I still think it's got a good chance of self-correcting. Ash has, you know, some dark spots, some lighter spots, but looks like it's going to fall off at about the inch mark. But yeah, so far things are going well. I'm actually enjoying this, you know, quite a bit, and I'll keep smoking, and I'll let you know things are going around the halfway point. All right, a little bit past the halfway point here. The first impressions of the AF Suave pre-release sample by Emilio Cigars. Happy to say the burn has certainly corrected itself. It's a bit breezy out here, so maybe that was the problem before. Now we're nice and relatively even. Ash has been falling off at about 3/4 of an inch chunks. Smoking really nice. The draws fantastic. Good amount of smoke. Flavors are more. Well, there's more of them than I would expect from your typical Connecticut. I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit more than I usually do in you know, Connecticut wrappers. So there's been sort of a transition. Earlier it was a lot of coffee and cream and black pepper. Now it's sort of there's a more of a sweetness like toffee or caramel, which is pretty nice. And there's still a hint of that pepper, but just a touch of it. So yeah, pretty pleased. Let's see, some more info about the cigar from Gary. It's going to be produced in 5 sizes: Corona, Robusto, Toro, which is what I'm smoking, Torpedo, and Churchill. You know, designed to be more of a milder, creamier smoke, a light but flavorful morning smoke. It's now just past noon, so I'm smoking it right, you know, at the right time. So yeah, I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. So I'll finish it up, come back at the end, and let you know how things turn out. All right, wrapping things up here with my first impressions of the AF Suave pre-release sample by Emilio Cigars. And things have been really well. You know, I certainly liked this more than I usually enjoy Connecticut shade wrapped cigars. The flavors towards the end sort of mellowed off into just a sort of creaminess with a bit of sweetness. So yeah, I've enjoyed this quite a bit. You know, I probably liked it almost as much as the Epicurio New Wave Connecticut, which is usually my favorite Connecticut. But yeah, this has been really well. No touch-ups, no relights, nothing. It's smoked pretty fantastic, other than that sort of slightly uneven burn at the beginning, but that could have been the breeze or me screwing up the lighting. But yeah, I've enjoyed this quite a bit. It's been a great early day smoke for a cigar of the day. So once these get released, should be sometime in April, I'll pick up some more and have those as a nice option if I'm looking for something milder. But definitely lots of flavor, enjoyable. So thumbs up to Gary, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.